Hello and welcome to the Australia Today. I'm your host, Deepak Bharadwaj, and we are covering Special Modi Express from Melbourne. Amit Sawal, our correspondent, is there. Editor Amit, what is going on? Everyone boarding on, I can see on the backgrounds. Tell
Uh,
us more.
Jitat, Jitat, the boarding has started. I think I was the first one to actually clear the boarding, along with Bharti, who's standing over just right there looking pretty. We have got, as you can see, the crowd started pouring in through the gates. They've been waiting patiently, and Qantas has been fabulous. We have Dr. Anil Asthana, who just crossed me. Please, Dr. Saab, would you like to update what's
Yes.
going on? The boarding has started. What are
So
the
we
other
are
things
we
going
are
to
now
happen?
at gate 21. We are boarding Modi Airways. This is a historic event. Every moment is historic at the moment. The Josh is high. People are getting a little tired, but on the plane, that's when the dancing and the singing will all begin.
Now,
So
now, now, Sachin promised Jay that we are going to get sweets inside the plane.
What
Are
about
those
the
I
laddu?
must
promises
say
stand?
we've got a lot of sweets, but whether there's leftover, I can't guarantee.
Thank you so much.
You
So,
guys are just teasing me,
Vande
just
Mataram,
yeah,
Jai Hind, Jai Modi.
so Amit.
we have got another well-known young fellow. I'll just grab him here.
Hello, hello, hello.
Now Kunal is a very well-known singer in the indie circles here. He has been singing a lot of Hindi songs. Kunal, I've heard that you're going to sing a Hindi song inside the plane, and your father is traveling with you. Um, so, so what song are you going to sing? Could
Amit,
you
ask
please?
him, just hold it in the hand. Amit, can you ask
Just hold
him
it
to
in
hold
hand.
it in the hand?
Okay. Yes. Few
कोई भी
lines.
एक हिंदी पेट्रियोटिक सॉन्ग सोच रहा हूँ जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती बसेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा वो भारत देश है मेरा जय भारती जय भारती जय भारती जय भारती थैंक यू
Thank you so much. Thank you. Vikas, as you can see, the people are pouring in. They're pretty happy. They're waving the flags and the boarding passes. Uh, I'll just stand a bit. Now, as I was saying, the Qantas crew has been really fabulous. The whole Victoria Police at the airport, or the Federal Police at the airport, have been really fabulous. Uh, Even with the drum beats and the dancing going on, people who were around, they were asking me what's going on. And when I told them what's happening, they said, "Oh, Modi, we know him." Right, so he's actually the global South leader that we have been talking about. He's emerging fast as a global South leader. Yeah. Now,
Let me ask you, how diverse is this group of people? I'm told 174 people on board this
yep.
Modi Airways. So how diverse is it? Do they have some questions, queries, or did you find out something? Um, is it only Modi who is fascinating to them, or they are part of India's growth story, or my idea of India? What is going on in their minds? You could read
Now,
something.
now, one of the things is that everyone who's traveling on this airlines is really young. We have got people aged 5 to 91, but no
Wow.
one considers themselves too old or too young. So everyone's saying they are young, they are young. Uh, they are skilled migrants, as you can see, doctors, engineers, professors, general managers of big businesses. We have the general manager of the Immigration Museum who's traveling. One of the things that people have made clear is that uh, they are here for India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi. They are not here for a political party event. They are not here for the Bharatiya Janata Party event. So you talk to anyone, they will say, even if they have never voted for BJP or Modi in India, or at any point of time when they left, they are here. They are very proud that in the last 10 years, the kind of development they have seen, the kind of initiatives they have seen in India, uh, they that makes them feel proud. I've met an Indo-Fijian guy as well here. He was boarding Sydney flight, at different time. He said, "Modi, yeah, wo hamara bhai hai." So you can see that the COVID diplomacy, the vaccinatory has actually worked. And in fact, Modi has just arrived, as you said, a bit late from PNG. And the reason for being late was the two medals that he received, the highest civilian honors. Uh, One of the persons here told me that, I tweeted it as well. I think he read my tweet that the order of Australia is in order for Modi, the way he has worked tirelessly for the last 10 years. So you can see the crowd. You can see the crowd. The crowd is, you know, this is the Indian Australian diaspora that is being represented. I've met some students as well, international students who have arrived. They were very eager to volunteer and work, for the event. So they have joined us. We have people contributing. So as you can see, the Safa they have given this is for Jay, right, Pallavi, and the.
Come on, Amit. You can't hold it in your hands. You need to put it on.
I'll try that. I'll try that definitely. They gave me the poly bag with it as well.
Come on.
So here I am, and they gave one. They gave one for Pallavi as well.
Wow. Yes,
So
that's what we are after.
So we are just modeling with the Safas here, and as you can see, we have got a very, very, very diverse crowd here. We want, Jifat.
Yep.
Go ahead. Yep.
Pallavi, I'll draw you in now. What are you seeing? These pictures must be saying something to you.
Yeah, I have to say that these quite unprecedented to see the Indian diaspora at the Melbourne airport wearing the safas made of the Indian tricolor and such excitement and this kind of fervor. I mean, this is really, really unprecedented, and I frankly never thought when I arrived in Australia over a decade ago, I never thought that I would see this day where there's so much excitement for an Indian Prime Minister coming to Australia. And as Amit mentioned, that this is not about politics.
Okay,
This
Pallavi,
is
I'll just stop you there. Pallavi, give me a second. Amit got somebody. Yes, Amit.
Yeah. So we have got one of the organizers and at least two of the organizers here. So boarding हो गई?
Boarding सब हो गया. अभी now we are going to Sydney. तो वहाँ पे और I think how much fun we had now, I think it's going to be double.
How many people are you expecting in Sydney at the moment? Inside the stadium?
Inside the stadium, I think it's a full house. There's around more than 20,000 people are coming, and I was told that I think there were many more people are waiting outside the stadium that they didn't get a ticket. But it's going to be a full house, and we are going there in school special with headgear and everything. So we'll stand out in front of these 20,000 people there.
So this is your part of your team. I imagine this is.
Yeah, my name is Amit. This is Ashwin Bora, Gary Verma, and Tapan Desai. So he's the one, Tapan Desai is the one who actually arranged all the headgear for everyone. Yes.
So the most colorful thing you see on the top of your head, Tapan Desai has organized that. Thank you.
Now, Jitat, because Tapan Bhai is there, I know he's going to launch me into Bollywood at one point of time. So, Tapan.
Jitat Bhai, I think we wish next time this event happens in Melbourne, where we can fill MCG with 100,000 people rather than having only 20,000 seats in Sydney. And we will definitely request PMO next time whenever there's a function, please give Melbourne a chance as well, so that we can fill the stadium with 110,000 people. Melbourne is waiting for you, Modi ji.
Now, this is something that I really wanted to talk about. Modi came here in 2014. He was at MCG. That event was only for the elite of the elite. It was not for the common public. As I said, you can see the people, the crowd moving in here. They represent Indian Australian diaspora. They do not represent the haves or have-nots. They are, at this stage, everyone is equal. Everyone has been given the same kind of safas, the same t-shirts. No one has been given a preference ticket. No one has been given like 2 boxes of dhokla except for.
Right? I knew Bhati will be like this. Bhati must have.
She's worth it.
She says she will laddus also.
Yeah. So, is there any message that you would like to tell the people who are waiting in Sydney for you?
Well, the Airways is about to land, and we look forward to seeing you all having some fun this afternoon and have a beautiful evening dedicated to the beautiful India-Australia relationship, which has taken off in a Modi Airways format.
Any sneak preview of the cultural fest that awaits us?
I want everything to surprise. So please wait. We come. There are a lot of surprises happening at the stadium. It's an opportunity of lifetime.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you for it.
Thank you. See you there.
Yeah. Jitat, go ahead. So I'll vote too because Yeah, I'll
I
walk
think
into the plane.
I'll let you go, Amit, so that you also board the flight. We don't want to
No,
pay
no,
for
we
another
can see
flight
the
for
flight
you.
as well. I'd like to show you how the flight looks right now.
Okay, I don't want to
So
pay for
we,
your next flight if you miss this one. Okay.
Bye. See
yeah.
ya. See you in Sydney.
Yes. Have a good one. Let's connect. When you are in air, probably we'll try to connect if your Wi-Fi allows that.
Yes, we can do that. But meanwhile, you would like to play the video I sent you with the dhol.
Let me. Are we able to download that?
Yeah, we will be able to download that. Just give me a second.
Yep.
Yes.
Give me a second.
Now,
The one.
Deepak, I have a question for you. You are in Sydney. You were at the one of the receptions for the Prime Minister. How was the Josh there?
Oh, Josh, it was phenomenal. Amit, I can tell you, 250 people standing in Sydney's cold at 10 o'clock in the night. Imagine kind of impression these kids are getting. They said that we want to you as a person. We want to see how that charisma, which is drawing the global audience, is working. That's why they were there. They were telling that they are kind of part of India's growth story. That's why they are there. I was talking to a number of Uber drivers. These Uber drivers are very important. They were saying
Yep.
in last 3 days we are busy, and I told them, "Oh, you'll be the
Now,
busiest."
now, one of the things I'd like you to see, if you can see through the door behind me is the AFP officers who have come to see us off. They don't want to take any chances given, the happenings in Melbourne and Sydney and Brisbane. They are not, the Australian government is on now alert. They are not taking any chances. They don't want any issues with the Indian diaspora. I think somewhere the Australian government wants cordial relations to stay. They don't want upset Modi,
Just
basically.
Amit, turn around so that we can see your background also. No,
Okay,
not that one.
what I'll
Yeah,
try
that
to
is.
do is I'll try to be a good Indian and try to gate crash midway. So you can see the wave
This
of
is what media
people
does, always get crash.
gate crash the party, and you can see Bharat Party. You want to join me? I'll just go in between the crowd so that you can see the people, the wage. You have little kids here.
Here we also have the whole video. Do you want me to play that?
Yes,
The whole one, yes.
yes, play that, please. This is
We
beautiful.
have with us.
So we
I think
Oh,
joined
he's
the,
more popular. These guys are more popular than celebrities.
we also have a Dandiya video. Should I play that
We
too?
had a Dandiya video. That was I was wondering if Modi
I'll
was
just play
here,
that. I'll
and they were
just play
playing
that.
dhol with Bhangra.
They would have actually definitely participated.
Yes. Then we have the Dandiya. So what?
People's contribution toward the India's economy, and since like the first visit in 2014, yeah, I think we Indians has got a very good momentum in Australia, and nowadays, like every single
political personalities in Australia. They actually understand the Indian politics very well, and this whole credit goes to Modi ji.
One of the things I've seen, apart from migration, your forte is the startup scene
Yeah.
in Australia. You are encouraging young Indian Australians who have studied here to open their startups. You are helping them as well with financially and guidance. And you have a team in India as well.
Yeah, so we are
where do you see
actually
this scene?
so we are not actually empowering the startups, but certainly we are one of the startups, and as a community member, like we usually actually encourage the community events and youngsters like to achieve something in their career. So certainly, like while being an immigration business, we are helping the students to first secure their migration, and then we certainly encourage them and guide them like to succeed throughout their professional journey.
When you look back at your journey, when you arrived in Australia for the first time as a scared kid, I
Yeah.
assume, and now the people who are coming here, young students who are coming here, do you see hope for them that they have an Indian Australian
100%, like
startup?
because of the information age, now anyone comes to Australia, I think they have a better understanding about the landscape, and at the same time, the geopolitics becomes so rich that like now the people have understanding that like from where they can expect the help, and at the same time, the connection between two countries are very strong, which actually makes a very vital role in terms of like creating the youth to succeed in a very early stage. So like when we came here, we had to struggle a lot, but nowadays like the youth are coming and they are actually getting employment very quickly. They are actually start their business very quickly. They succeed. They knows where to go, how to go, and what to find.
Do you think it's because of the bilateral relations as well, where we have a lot of Indian businesses moving into Australia and Australian businesses moving into
Certainly, the bilateral relationship is something which is very crucial, and I think the things are going very fast. So in the coming time, because it's just beginning. So I would say that like in next 5 years, you will see the real impact. And obviously, the credit goes to Modi ji when he actually came after 27 years, first time in Australia, and they have acknowledged the Indians lives in Australia.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We'll see you, Aaron. Yes, Jay,
All right,
go ahead.
I'll let you go. You board the flight and ping us if your internet is working inside the flight, and then we'll connect again from
Okay.
Modi Airways in air. Thank you so much
Okay.
for your help.
Thank you
Pallavi,
so much. Thank you, Pallavi. Thank you, Jay.
and we'll come back to you, our listeners, viewers, in almost an hour or so, if that's okay. Let's see how Amit performs in air.
Yeah, and have to say unprecedented visuals, Jay.
That's right.
Unprecedented
That's right.
visuals.
All right, we'll finish it here. Catch up in another 30, 40 minutes with the Australia Today.